They're people just like us that they want stability in their life.
We've taken only drug-affected infants, and they are in need of a lot of patience and a lot of love and a lot of understanding.
A lot of them come with health problems, and to watch them heal and begin to feel better and start to be responsive, and there's just nothing like a baby smiling at you for the first time, or the sound of them giggle at you for the first time. That is just the absolute epitome of love. Gosh, excuse me. There's just nothing greater. And to see some of these little kids that we get that have been so badly abused, and you think when you get them that there's absolutely no hope that they're going to be okay. And then just gradually, as their little brains heal and their bodies heal, and they start doing things. And that's just, I mean, there's just aren't words that can.
Yeah, and the doctors are oftentimes so amazed by their progress.
The second child that I got into my home, that came to my home, she ate so much food the first night that I got her that she got sick. But it was because she didn't know when the next time was that she was going to eat, and I had to reassure her that there's always going to be food in the refrigerator, there's always going to be food available for her to eat, and that she can eat whenever she wants to.
They come into your home fearful. You're a stranger when they come into your home. And we teach kids in this society to be afraid of strangers, and then we take them from their home and we put them in a stranger's home. So they're gonna be afraid. And so just being gentle with them, taking your time with them, and showing them that this is their bed, this is where they can put their clothes. This is the refrigerator, it's full of food. You can have food whenever you want, just about. Just a consistency of care.
A lot of times these kids didn't have structure where they came from, and they love it that there's a time for me to do my homework, and there's a time for me to go to bed, and there's a time for me to eat, and we eat as a family, and we go to church together, and we go to the ball games together. I mean, it's just structure, things that you do as a family.
It has strengthened our relationship because I can appreciate him even more because he supports me through this, and he helps me with the kids. You know, when I might lose sight on an issue that I need to deal with, he's my supporter that I have to help me get through that, and he's my biggest fan.
I have one biological son who is now 28, and we have adopted 6. And you know, my son to this day has never, ever complained.
My 16-year-old gets her siblings. She never had really siblings growing up, so it's teaching her that family sense. So now we have an extended family. Now she has brothers and sisters that she'll have for a lifetime. I have had kids in my home that are older that they still email each other. They still visit each other. We still go to baseball games and soccer games. So they are her sisters and brothers, and she enjoys that.
If there's any problem at all, it's that they give the foster baby too much attention and spoil them, and so it makes it harder for us when they're not around because the baby wants to be held or played with all the time. But they love them to death.
I kind of joke and say it's a good form of birth control because they see that babies aren't all just cute and smell goody. You know, they cry in the middle of the night and they spit up and they have dirty diapers, and so there's a lot of work involved.
I have 4 biological children. I think it's really helped to keep them off of drugs and alcohol because they've seen the damage that drug and alcohol can do to children. I think it's made them better people.
I'm raising some unconditional loving children that I think will also give back someday. So no matter what I've done as a foster parent, they too, I have no doubt, will either adopt or be foster parents.